There's a lot going on in entertainment as we exit 2017 and enter 2018. John Catsimatidis from the Las Vegas Review-Journal is here with the info from the column Cats. Welcome.
Thanks.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You were at the final performance of Britney Spears over at the Access Theater there at Planet Hollywood.
Yeah.
Her parts of her performance aired here on ABC on New Year's Eve. And you were inside, though, and you were saying it was pretty electric.
It was chaotic. Yeah, it was very busy in there at the Access Theater on New Year's Eve. And you can imagine the electricity for her final show. We had what I called the perfect storm of events. We had her final show New Year's Eve on the Strip and Britney herself, which led to an arena venue record for Access, dating to the days when it was Theater for the Performing Arts, $1,172,000 in a single night.
Wow.
4,600 seats sold at about $250 per ticket. That is up there. And it was legit jammed. It was jammed in there. And I happened to sit next to Piff the Magic Dragon, as it turned out.
Yeah.
It was the headliner at Flamingo, who's also a Britney fan. But that's a venue record. And I think we have not uncovered a higher one-night theater performance ever in Las Vegas for the residents.
It's incredible.
So it was a big deal. And she burned the box office, Britney did, in her 4 years in Las Vegas.
Right. And we can get into another time, but I think you've been saying she'll probably return at some point. This probably isn't the last that we'll hear or see of Britney.
You are correct. Park Theater, folks.
All right.
Watch for that.
Park Theater. Yeah, they're getting a lot of good acts over there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what about Aerosmith? I was thinking I would love to see Aerosmith, and you were saying Joe Perry.
Joe Perry, the guitarist,
leaked a little info
well,
to another
how this
affiliate.
happened is when you said you wanted to see Aerosmith, I made a couple of calls. And there he is with Slash. It's Steve Tyler, Slash, and Joe Perry. There's some rock stars for you.
Yeah.
Slash won't be in the show as billed anyway, but what Joe Perry did was he did an interview back in Boston at an affiliate back there during the holiday break right before Christmas, and near the end of the interview he let slip that, oh yeah, we're planning for a residency in Las Vegas in the fall of 2018.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
And I've heard the only place I've heard is the Park, so that'll be around the time before Lady Gaga opens. Look for September, October for their first set of shows, and then Gaga coming in. But oops on Joe Perry, but I was glad to hear it.
Yeah, how about Lady Gaga and Aerosmith like coming together for a show?
I'll tell you, that opens up a lot of possibilities,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I'd love to see it. And Celine was even talking about doing a duet with Lady Gaga at some point, you know, when she announces here. I know they're competing venues, but the venues, Park and the Coliseum, are going to be very interesting in the next 18 months or so, both of them.
So some renovations going on at the Viva Vision, if it's approved, and we're talking about the Fremont Street Experience, you know, the roof, you look up, there's a great show. They just recently did one with the Killers for New Year's Eve. And you were saying it's a pretty pricey renovation. What do they need to do?
They need to upgrade this thing completely. There's my old friend Jerry Lewis, a tribute out there. The last time they renovated the Fremont Street Experience Viva Vision canopy was in 2004. So it'll be 14 years between renovations. You go into these theaters we were talking about, they have great video, incredible world-class video as complementary functions to the show. At Fremont Street, it is the show, and they are overdue. It's going to cost $33 million. They're going to go to the City of Las Vegas and the LVCVA to approve this money. It's a private, public-private partnership with the hotels on Fremont Street, and it'll start in the summer, likely, and then run through another 14 months. Long overdue and needed, and I think it will happen. It has to happen.
All right, interesting stuff. Katz, thanks so much for joining us.
Anytime.
If you want to read more, you can go to his website, his column in the Review Journal. It's called Katz.
Cats!